Hey guys, it is Lyssah with Loosing Lyssah, and I am trying something a little new. For those of you who are returning to my channel, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. And for those of you who this is your first time, I have no idea how you found us, but I'm really glad you're here. This is my channel where I'm documenting my weight loss journey in hope that actually seeing the process might encourage someone else along the way, not to mention hold me accountable. Yay! That being said, today I'm doing something a little bit different. For those of you who know, I do WW Blue Plan, and I have seen a lot of people saying, well, it's hard to know what to cook for my family because I'm the only one who's doing it, and all that kind of stuff. And I get it, I'm a mom of 3, I have a husband, and I'm the only one doing WW. But guess what? I don't cook separate meals, and my family isn't in any way lacking because of what I'm cooking. I'm going to teach you my biggest secret as a mom, as someone doing WW Blue, and basically as someone who likes to save time and money. And because I have to start this when my kids are awake, you're gonna hear them in the background. Yay! That being said, if you are interested in learning how to make one type of protein that you can use in up to 6 different kinds of meals in 1 week, stay tuned because I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. Setting yourself up weeks worth of dinners that your whole family can eat, that are point friendly, and that are gonna cost you less than $10. Probably close to like 20 bucks for the whole week. So I'm gonna jump in and show you our base meal right now, and then I'm gonna be jumping back in this video throughout the week and showing you how I'm reusing and repurposing my best kept secret in the world. I just bumped Milo in the napkin. I'm sorry, buddy. He's in his high chair. All right, so let me just jump over there and show you. And I apologize ahead of time for the light. It's not the best in my kitchen right now, okay? All right, guys, we're in the cave of the kitchen here, where it's not the greatest, but hopefully it's gonna work for us. What we're gonna be doing today is making my very favorite crock pot chicken. I became obsessed with this when I was pregnant because it was super easy to make, could be used in a bunch of different ways, and now that I've got a family of 5, I have learned that it is super economic as well, super time efficient, and for those of us who don't like spending a long time over the oven or whatever, over the stove, making meals, but we still wanna give our families healthy things, this is for you. So, here we go, you ready? We are first going to pull out our handy dandy crock pot. You might be able to make it in an Instant Pot. I don't know. I have not joined the Instant Pot craze yet, but this is what we got going on, okay? If you are ready for the simplest food you've ever learned in the world, this is it. All right, through the magic of editing, I am going to go and have my ingredients right here behind me so you don't have to wait while I pull them all out. So, wait, that's it? That's all? It is all. So, you ready for what's gonna wreck your life in the best possible way? Except for Jesus. Jesus will wreck your life in the best possible way better than this. But, so the first thing I have is frozen chicken breast. I thought I had more, so I may only be able to make a couple of my options, but I mean, I still have enough for at least 2 meals. So, we're gonna put this in. That was easy. We are gonna take just a little bit of salt. Salt some of that. You don't have to salt it. My mom just taught me to season meat. So that's what we're doing. That's not a hat. We're gonna do some pepper. Again, just straight on the meat. That's our seasoning, guys. Next. Okay, yeah. Go on. You can't see, but she's... Is that a hat? Little girl. Star hat. It's little stars for Milo. All right, so here you go. The Tomatillo Salsa Verde mild, but really you can do it with any kind of salsa verde. My favorite is actually Herdez. It's just more expensive. This was the only size that Kroger had. If you go to Walmart, you can get a bigger one, and the Great Value brand of the Salsa Verde is really, really good, and it's a much bigger jar, and so you can make it to make all these things that I'm going to tell you about. Some of them I may just have to tell you about now and then do follow-ups if you want to see how to make them. So, are you tracking? Do I need to put the recipe? like pound and a half, 2 pounds of frozen chicken breasts, salt, pepper, 1 jar. Adjust as needed for the amount that you're making. All right, so we're gonna do this. That's it. That is the most simple base crock pot meal you're ever gonna make that can be used in a gajillion ways that your family will love. Make sure it's plugged in. You can put it on high for 4 hours. Since I'm starting it early enough and I'm not running behind, I'm gonna put it on high for 6 hours just so it gets a little bit more slow cookery. Slow cookery, right? Yes, yes. So there's the slow cookery. I'm sorry for the glare. Maybe I should move this now since I'm... Here we go. That's a little bit better on the lighting. Just to give you kind of like the financial rundown, if you buy this at Kroger, you can get a 3-pound bag of frozen chicken breast, which is all you would need for the week. If you were gonna make all the things I'm gonna tell you about. You can obviously use fresh. I use frozen because I am really bad about letting meat go bad. So I would much rather use fresh, non-antibiotic, all that kind of stuff. And eventually someday when my brain is fully here, I will. But right now this is what works for us. So I do anywhere from half a bag to a bag of that, depending on how many of these items I'm gonna make. Then you get 1 to 2 jars, depending on what size. If I had thought about it, I would have gotten 2. This should be enough for what I'm making. I might have to replace one of those meals, but it's definitely enough for 2 meals worth with just the 1 jar. And the jar is like $1.50. The bag of chicken is $8.99 when it's not on sale, $6.99 when it is on sale. You can get a 5-pound bag at Walmart for like $9.99. So maybe just jump over to Walmart and get that stuff, because I also think there's thing of salsa verde is like $1.50, but again, it's like a big one. So you can get those 2 things and it will be so simple. Tonight for our bowls, I'm literally gonna be doing white rice in the rice cooker, which is, I believe, 5 or 6 points if you have a whole cup of cooked rice, which I don't. The chicken, for the record, is 0 points because it's just chicken and verde salsa. 0 points. I have, you know, vegetables, I have other salsa, I have, if I wanted to, I could break open black beans. I don't know if I will. Little cheese, little whatever, and basically make my own little salsa verde chicken burrito bowl. I'm from California, so I love anything that has to do with burritos. It's so good. Anyway, so that is that. I will be back again with the magic of editing to show you tonight as we are assembling our bowls and giving you the full point value for someone who is on the blue plan. So I hope you enjoy dinner tonight, and I hope you enjoy the other options I show you. You can make a pot of this at the beginning of the week, and it takes you less than 10 minutes prep work for every other dinner for the rest of the week. You can't beat this. Point friendly, time friendly, budget friendly. Do it, okay? All right, so I know I changed, I'm cold. So what you're gonna do now once your chicken is done is you're gonna shred it. And I'm so sorry, I'm so used to momming and doing stuff in the margins that I already started shredding it. But I'm gonna show you the simple. You're gonna take 2 forks. You come in here, you're gonna shred it, okay? I'm gonna show you what it looks like here. All shredded up. And then I will show you what it looks like on a bowl or a salad. All right, friends, so we are here now with the final dish here. I'm gonna show you. It's a very yummy bowl here. So this is the verde chicken. Has 3/4 cup of white rice, which is 4 points. Or sorry, maybe it's 2/3 cup. Anyway, 4 points worth of white rice. 0 points with the lettuce, with the salsa, with the carrots. I did put a little of Bolt House's sweet and spicy sriracha dressing, which FYI is bomb when it comes for taco type things. And you can either do this as like a rice burrito bowl, or you could do it as a salad base. I went for the rice just because I'm extra hungry today. But yeah, so all in all, and then I also put 1 triangle of the pepper jack laughing cow cheese in here, and mix that up. So, but you could put any kind of cheese you want in it. So for this bowl, so you've got the 4 points for rice. You've got the 1 point. I did a tablespoon of the dressing, and then 1 point. So that's a 6-point bowl, and that is a lot of food. I'm excited. So here you go. This is meal 1 and 2 technically, because you could make it into a taco salad as well and mix it up. You could totally do it differently, have different fixins. I would put tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff like that if it was a salad. So that is that. We'll be back to the magic of editing for dinner option number 3. Hey everybody. All right, so we're back here to make our Verde chicken chili. This is like a 0-point chili if you're on blue plan. If you are on green plan, it's gonna have a little bit for the beans. If you are on purple, it's also going to be 0-point chili, and it's delicioso, super yummy. And if you aren't even on WW, it is still bomb chili, like for real. You should make it, it's delicious. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna use these leftovers and do all that. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're gonna take 3 cans of beans. I have Great Northern beans, Cannalinni, I don't know exactly how you say it, but that kind of beans, and butter beans. I actually don't like pinto or anything like that, so that is why I use white beans. So this is a white bean chili, but really you can use whatever can of beans you want to use. First thing I'm going to do, drain those suckers and then add them to the mix. So let's go ahead and check that out. Trying to open cans. We went ahead and rinsed these, and now we're gonna take them over to the crock pot. Here's my crock pot. Add all the rinsed beans. All right. Pro tip, I didn't know you needed to rinse beans, but apparently you do. It makes it a lot better. Just letting you know. So now we're going to get our leftover Verde chicken. All right, so here is my Verde chicken. I'm gonna open that slicker up. You can see that's what I had left over from my chicken earlier this week. And dump it. Simple. Easy. Done. Now normally if I have any leftover Verde sauce, I will actually add it to this as well. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin. Because cumin is amazing. And a little bit of garlic powder. You can add fresh. I just don't deal with fresh garlic. It smells really good, but I don't like my fingers smelling like it. Super superficial. All right, now I'm gonna show you the last 2 ingredients of this chili. That is gonna be delicious. I should seriously rename this Lazy Girls Healthy Chili, because that's what this is. So I'm going to add this pepper and onion blend from Kroger. If you like to cut up all that stuff on your own, totally go for it. I don't. We're adding this whole thing to the chili. Hold back. Next, we are going to add some low sodium chicken broth. Add as much as you like. I normally add about 2/3 of this or 3/4 of it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Give it a stir. See how liquidy it is. Because I don't like soupy chili per se, but I also don't like, no liquid chili. Alright, I'm just gonna mix that up. I think I want a little bit more here. But again, it's whatever you want, and you can always add more later. That's the beauty about chili. You kinda can't ruin it. Alright, so stir that all up. Now imagine how quick this would be if I weren't explaining how to do it. It literally takes maybe 5 minutes, if that. And it's super easy because then you just take it out of the crock pot, put it in a bowl, top it if you want. There you go. So we're gonna turn that on. I like to turn on for in between 4 and 6 hours, but really, because the chicken's already cooked, you can serve it whenever. Just lets it steep a little bit longer. So that is our white bean lazy girl healthy chili. So there you have it. That is recipe number 2 or 3. Because technically you could take recipe 1 and make it 2 different ways. So that is your 3 recipes right there. This is how literally a pot of crock pot verde chicken can be used in healthy and diverse ways and save you lots of time all week. So remember that. You saw how quick it was, how easy it was, super simple. And again, for those of you on WW, super, super low points. If you're blue or green, the chicken itself has 0 points. The chili has 0 points. You could do a taco salad that has 0 points. I mean, like seriously, you could do so much, so much. I'm gonna go and try and wrangle my kids before now. All right, folks, so here is my chili. This is right around 3 points because I put in a Laughing Cow cheese just to give it a little bit of that creaminess. And then I also put in about a tablespoon of sharp cheddar to give it a little bit of that, you know, every once in a while I get that stretch of cheese. So, and then I have my Tostitos mini rounds. And these are like, if I remember, 3 points for 19. Yeah, so this is like my 3-point chili, my 3.6 points for dinner. And it's delicious in a huge bowl. So here's one of the other ways to make your verde chicken awesome. And one of the coolest things about this particular recipe, especially if you make the verde chicken specifically for it, is it freezes really, really well. So you can always double the batch, throw it in the freezer, and have some more for later. So that's even another meal that this crock-pot verde chicken makes so easy. You're welcome. I know I've changed your life. If you think so, make sure to subscribe and make sure to like this video and share it with any other moms you know who are looking for healthy food, moms you know who are looking for budget food, moms you know who are looking to save time. This is that. Here's Evie. I'm gonna go get the Legos for my 2-year-old.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Take a picture for me.
Okay, I'll take a picture.
It's not hot.
It's not hot. Just try. Mmm. Yummy.
See?
What do we think over here? Is that yummy, Milo? There you guys go. 4 out of 5 family members will eat it. Except for the pickiest toddler. This is our crock pot verde chicken chili. So that is the end. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will go ahead and just write out quickly in the description the recipe for the chicken, and then obviously there's no recipes per se for the chili and stuff, but I'll list it.